Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
He was our heart, our compass, our love. Rest in peace, Jeff Fordham. Alright, we tried. Oh, hey guys! Welcome to your AfterBuzz After Show for Nashville. She's crying. Season 4, Episode 8. Can't get used to losing you, and we can't get used to losing Jeff Fordham. These ladies are first time back all together after he got killed off. I mean,
I'm upset.
The new hashtag, boredom without Jeff Fordham.
it's true. Yeah.
It's true.
What were your reactions when you saw that one 2 weeks ago?
Right now? I'm like sad, stress eating.
Emotionally
eating. I just want Jeff back.
Yeah. I do too. I miss him so much already.
I don't even know. I can't put it into words, really.
He didn't have to fall.
He didn't. No. It's like in Titanic when Jack could have been on that floor.
You're exactly right.
Well, we're going to struggle to get past this one. I mean, you guys are going to have to bear with us.
We should let you know that this is JJ's last show. She's decided to boycott Nashville.
I mean,
we're lucky she's here today.
I really was not going to show up tonight, but as we tweeted out, Riley was supposed to be with us tonight, so I sucked it up, pulled it together, got here.
So did Riley.
Yeah,
he was here too.
He was here. Yes, which we got proof for you guys that he was all here, and he was very sorry. But there was just an episode mixed up with the CMAs last week, the order. So he's gonna come back next week because, as you know, he wasn't in this episode. So we want to be here when we can talk to him about what he was going through and all that.
And
so
he was so sweet about it too. Shout out to Riley, just because we start the episode, and he's just like,
he's like, wait a minute,
I'm not in this one.
I'm not in this episode.
And we're like, oh, well.
We said, we'll just say psych for the 4th time to you guys.
We keep doing that.
It's
so sorry.
And it's going to be completely worth it.
It's going to be so good.
Well, it's going to be awesome because not only is he coming next week, but it's also Whitney's birthday.
Yay!
So we're just letting you know it is going to be a party up in here, right?
Rowdy up in here.
No more Arms of the Angels.
No.
We're going to get over it. No, we will never get over it.
It'll be a celebration of his life.
Exactly.
Yes. Feeling it tonight.
Exactly. All right. Well, let's get into it tonight. So, I mean, some of the reaction and the fallout after his death. We have Juliette just going crazy and causing trouble again.
I mean, as you said, hashtag hot mess. Take a drink because there's a lot of them up in that show tonight.
I'm actually surprised how I don't know if we're talking about her yet, but she turned around so fast. I thought it would take at least a couple episodes for her to come around and say, yeah, I was there. Right. I was trying to kill myself. So when at the end she did that, I was like, whoa, she's actually, for once, taking responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, and Hayden Panettiere, I mean, she just, like, that girl, emotional scenes, dang. She's good.
Amazing. We all hate her.
We all hate Juliette right now.
So you know she's doing a great job.
I love Hayden, though.
Yeah, the whole episode tonight, we're just like, oh, she just was so bad. And she makes you hate her, I mean, which is good, because that's what, they want. But, whoa.
What was the point where I literally just laughed out loud at something she said, because it's not even real life.
I got it. It was when she was, when she gave the speech and she said, he'll be missed, right?
I literally just started cracking up, because it's like, what? Who is this person? Yeah. Like, I can't even pretend. That is not real. It is not real life. She's crazy.
And the best part is when we hate her.
He'll be missed.
I remember when she was doing like the good girl character when she was friends with Avery a little before when she and we were like, damn, she's kind of boring like this. So I love having crazy Juliette back. I love it.
I just can't believe though. I mean, for her to be so cold about him being dead, regardless whether, you know, she remembered that she had a thing to do with it or not, just being like, my manager dead, and no tears, no nothing. I mean, this is somebody she slept with. I mean, I can't imagine sleeping with somebody, no matter if I hate him now or what.
This was her
like,
baby's
I'm still
daddy
gonna be,
at one point.
right? Yeah. I mean, you gotta at least be a little more. I don't get being that cold.
No, I agree. But man, she's struggling.
I mean, we all know that, like, Hayden, you know, we were expecting her to have, like, a breaking point to leave the show. They teased us with her maybe committing suicide, but you can't kill off Juliette Barnes in the TV show Nashville. Sorry about
Especially
that.
now.
You really shouldn't have killed off Jeff Fordham. But, I mean, I didn't expect her to leave this soon, because I know they made the announcement, like 2 weeks ago, that she was going to leave the show, take a hiatus from the show. So, you know, I think this, at one point she had to break. And so at what point, like, how are they going to get this character who had already done all these terrible things to break? Yeah. And, you know, I think humanizes her a little bit by having her realize, you know, oh my God,
someone
like he
saved
my life, and it took his own life.
Why am I deserving of this?
Yes.
You know what I mean? She was up there to commit suicide, and this person that did not want to die ends up doing that because of her. She's going to go through so many things in her mind, because it's not just like, why do I drink so much? It's like, why do I not care about my child? Why did I let someone die for me when I'm not even... It's almost like, she's not trying to live in the life that she's been literally blessed with. So it's very strange to me. Yeah. I hope this helps.
I love that Colt was the one who kind of opened her to this, to the truth.
Yeah, let's talk about, he had some great scenes.
Oh, he was amazing tonight. That acting.
I like him.
He's good.
It's a good father-son relationship of someone who's not been there and who still doesn't necessarily trust you or listen to what you say, which that was horrible to me. It's like, dude, you know, he's really, again, thinking about himself, Luke Wheeler.
Yeah.
He's only thinking about, oh my gosh, I signed Juliette to my label, and what's going to happen? It's like, it's sick. This is your child. You're not teaching him to do what's right.
She's got another point. Let's hear your side.
She's like, I love Luke. Well, I do, but on the other side of it, if he was so, you know, trying to save his own brand and things, he was really quick to send her off to rehab when she said, I need help. So I think that was a cool move.
I don't think he sent her off. I think she chose at this point, I need help, I know what happened. He called the lawyer. Like, what? You know
and they
what
did
I mean?
it in the dark of the night.
Right.
That's true. I mean, for herself.
I kind of see what you're saying, though. Like, I agree that he recognized that, okay, she finally, like, she can't get help until she's the one who finally wants it. And I think he recognized that this was the point. Because remember, he was back when she was dancing on the bars and being crazy and all that stuff. So, and he tried to tell her what this life was what her doing was gonna lead to, but I think he finally recognized she's ready.
I don't think he's a bad person.
I was just about to say that.
I think like he was so kind to Layla, like in terms of reacting to her. What I think is wrong is what he's teaching his son to do.
That's
Instead of going to the cops like Colt's telling him to do, shouldn't we talk to someone? Shouldn't we tell Layla when you see her crying on a plane, devastated? You're gonna hide this because you're thinking more about yourself.
Well, and I think yes, Luke is a good. I think he's a good guy. He has a good heart. He's a good person. He truly cared about Jeff, who was his friend. He truly cares about, I think, all the people he has surrounding him. But I think he gets so blinded because he so badly wants to be a success and wants to worry about fame. And like that's what kind of it's an interesting kind of like character, you know, discovery of like, okay, what happens when a good person is obsessed with fame? And how do they deal with that? So I think they're exploring that more now that he's not in a relationship with Rayna, because that ruined his relationship with Rayna. Besides Deacon and her meant to be together, but
struggle.
It is.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he cares about other people, but he cares about number one first.
That's true.
And that's what he's doing.
Agree.
Which is unfortunate for Colt because he has the correct morals and knows how he should be right. Obviously, he feels bad he was drinking, but he saw what he saw.
Yeah.
Even if you're like drinking a little, like however much he drank, like the guy saw it. You know, it's not like, you may question it for a second. Like, are you sure you saw what you saw? I don't know. It's just
I
like
agree. He needs to be more sensitive too. I mean, he's gonna be reliving that over and over and over in his brain too. And
and he wants the people that are mostly affected by it, like Layla. He sees her there, wants her to be able to know that no, he didn't leave her behind, and that's something that's not fair. If Luke doesn't share that with her, she's literally been through way more than anybody should ever go through in their lives. I don't even know.
Layla's my favorite character right now. I know I used to hate her. I hated on her so much, but like, I think that girl, she's great. And like, I mean, she's somewhat very realistic compared to everybody else.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Human.
Yeah.
Very human.
Because obviously Rayna, she doesn't even like, you see no emotion from her half the time, to be quite honest. I know.
Okay, when she called Rayna saying that Jeff... Okay, I know Rayna and Jeff have like this whole history, whatever, she hates him, blah, blah, blah. But really, what can I do for you? Hello?
Yeah. It's always
be
that
a little
same
sad.
reaction.
Like, she's so composed. Like, okay, now what should we do?
All the time.
You
Exactly.
don't break a wall.
Yeah. We've talked about that before lots of times here, how we just want,
show us something.
Yeah, you don't have to be the composed one all the
You're
time,
the
every
lead
single
in the
situation.
show.
Yeah.
I need to
It's a
see
little
something.
I
crazy.
wanted some
Get a
like,
little
oh my
Juliette
god,
up in
like a
there.
little,
Yeah.
even when she hung up, like break down or whatever, how could he, whatever, anything,
Yeah.
something.
I'm gonna play
boring.
devil's advocate in that situation. Rayna, she was in the bar that Deacon just told her he just bought the right, like bought part of it. Rayna's whole mind is like on Deacon right now when she gets that phone call of, oh my god,
He bought
my husband, my long-term partner, who is an alcoholic, is buying into a bar. And like, so that's kind of the situation. That's why I kind of am like, I understand why her reaction wasn't any bigger than what it was emotionally, because she was literally here and then all of a sudden it was like, somebody's dead. It's like, it's almost like numbing, I feel like. And that's kind of how I read that scene. So I don't fault her for it, but I think we've seen little emotion from Rayna in general in the last
I think it's a general thing, because
season.
even when she was talking to Bucky about Deacon getting the bar, it was just so like, oh, I'm just worried. But it's like, oh, it's not ever. I don't know. It's just like yell.
Yeah,
I want
it's
you
like
to
a
scream.
fire under
I want
there.
you to.
Something.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
Like we got from Colt. Like when
Yes.
he lost it tonight, it was so great because
Oh
we
my
haven't
God.
seen that much from him, and then he just.
I had
That scene was
goosebumps
awesome.
all
that
over.
was so good.
Let's
That
talk
was
about
amazing.
our alternate ending for tonight.
That's
What
what
we
I was
thought.
gonna say. I want you to say what.
Then
yeah.
you add what you got. So we came up with our own.
Yeah, we had
wanted
our
to
own
see
writer's
her
room
because
meeting.
we love Jeff and we would like him to stay on because we think he's like Lamar. We need that character that causes problems and that you just like love to hate. You know, they need that on the
And
show.
love to love.
Yeah, we think it would have been better if Colt would have been the one to fall off the.
They
building
wanted the
and
child
die.
to die.
Not because
We
we
did.
don't like him.
No,
No,
just
not
for
at
the
all.
story. Because
And
then what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then Maddie would have been devastated, and
She
then
would've
she would
told
have found
Juliette.
out. She would have found out that she's pregnant, and there's no daddy because he's gone.
Now that's
Teenage
drama.
pregnancy.
And then that
drama.
gives the drama with Rayna because then they have something real to fight about
Right.
versus just whether she's
wanna
going to
be a
start her own
superstar.
solo
No, you
art. Yeah,
don't.
it's like
I
over and
agree.
over.
And then
Come
what?
on.
And then you can't become a star because you are pregnant.
Ding, ding,
Welcome
ding.
to adult responsibility.
Yeah.
You
Or
wanna be
you
an
make-
adult?
or you
Be
have to
an
make a
adult.
decision, and that's another interesting
there
story.
you
Do you have an
go.
abortion
Oh, for
or do
sure.
you not, or do you?
And
know?
then you go into next
This-
season.
Yes.
That is a soap opera.
There we go.
That's what we needed. Unfortunately, we are here.
Without
Yes.
Jeff.
Who knows? Maddie could still be pregnant.
That'd be awesome.
Whoa!
I agree.
For
I
the
want her to be very
storyline.
to be pregnant. Yeah.
We need something.
And especially now that we've seen this acting from Colt, like then let's
will
have a
be
good story with
amazing.
these
Let's
guys.
see
Yeah,
him be
they're
a
both
better
great
dad than
actors.
his own.
Yes.
Yep. There you go.
Wow.
Ding,
just-
ding, ding.
Okay, Nashville writers,
Call us.
Please, we're asking.
We're begging.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. Well, any more? Just we kind of jumped to the Deacon's Bar. Anything more we want to talk about the Beverly?
I don't think it's a big deal that he has. I get it, the whole alcoholic thing, but I mean, he's performed that whole thing.
I get it.
That whole
I
thing.
mean, he's just been an alcoholic for 40
His whole
years.
life,
you know.
But he
Not
made
a
a
big
really
deal.
good point when he told Rayna, "My sister gave up her life for me to be here.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
she
gonna
needed
ruin."
to hear that, I think.
Yeah, and and Rayna's right. It is one day at a time. But when you have that in your head, how like crazy do you have to
And
be
I-
to pick up? You know?
No, and I agree because, and I think it's like Rayna. Deacon has been like a little sourpuss and like super depressed for like episodes. I'm like super tired of it. And so like for him to have a focus and something that's driving him not only like in a business sense but with his music as well, and he's sharing his music and getting that out because that's what helps him the most is music. Like you should be supportive. What are you doing, Rayna?
I'm on the fence on this one.
me too.
I have numerous alcoholics in my family, and I do.
Right. Everybody's got one or two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not my immediate family, but
Yeah.
you know the uncles and
You
the,
got-
yeah.
Drunk uncle.
There's been a lot of drunk Thanksgivings,
Yes.
Christmases, and yeah. Anyway, so I don't know that I can see what she's saying.
Oh, I
would
would say exactly like that.
I mean, I if he wants to be an owner but not be there and maybe
All
just
the time,
go,
yeah.
maybe go for performances and just do his own performances there, yes. But to be at the bar, like managing day to day or being
Or even
around
starting to
too
serve
much,
if
and
one
like
of your bartenders doesn't show up and he has to sit behind the bar. No,
Yeah.
I agree with
That's
her.
too much
That's a problem.
temptation.
But he's not
Very
doing that.
concerned.
He's not doing
Not
that.
he was
yet,
already in that bar all day though, like
Not
singing with.
yet. But he's owning a business.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to come from that. You don't have somebody show up. You're going to have to
Right.
step up. It's still, no matter what, I can't actually speak to it because I'm not an alcoholic. However, if I had someone in my family that was, or someone that I loved, and you know what they've been through already, you would be scared. And I think it's valid that she is scared.
Okay.
I
But I mean, I just think
agree.
I think she's looking more at the negatives than what like.
I think that's just reasonable. They have a
Yeah,
child.
they
They
have
have
a-
finally
yeah.
gotten to the place where they are. They have
She's been on
through
this
it.
roller
Have
coaster
a little
forever.
faith,
Yeah.
Raina.
She
I
has
don't
many
know.
times until
Yeah.
he then proceeds to mess up again. Like there's
It
only
doesn't
so many
take much.
times.
Exactly.
He
Something
should
could
just
trigger.
go and perform and then be a silent owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's perfectly fine. I just don't think he needs to be at the bar every day.
Sorry, they pulled me to their
I know.
side.
And it's not even.
fine.
It's he may not even do it, but it's the fact to make Rayna feel a little bit better because
Yeah.
of what you've already put her through.
Right.
True.
Don't be there all the time.
I
agree.
okay. I see.
Preach!
This is like debate club.
Gavel on that one. Done.
Whitney
Moving
wins.
on.
Oh Lord.
All right. Well, let's talk to
Speaking
about
of
another
Beverly,
fun.
Well,
Oh yes. Good one. Good one.
okay, can I
Go ahead,
speak
go
on
ahead.
this? Okay, as we know, we had a big shocker tonight when Scarlett completely transformed. Now she is truly a pixie with the pixie cut. And I mean, we were shocked to see it. Like we were like, oh my
Shocker.
gosh, what is this?
We were Googling and you looked
Yeah,
up her
I looked it up and
Instagram.
she.
Because we were all like, wait, which one was the wig? Did she
Right,
have was
yeah.
her hair like that? Was that the wig? Is this the wig?
So it's her real hair. She really did get it cut, and she actually, Claire Bowen, when she was a child, she almost died from cancer, and like was able to survive, and so she has a lot of history of growing up as a kid at the hospital and dealing kind of with the, kids who don't have any hair. And she said recently she had heard from a little girl who did not feel like a princess because she didn't have long hair. And so Claire, in honor for her and to kind of show little girls everywhere and anybody everywhere that you can be a princess no matter what you look like and you're special no matter what. Hair is just hair. She cut her hair and she has a great story. She explains it all on her Facebook page. You can see the link in her Instagram bio. But she thanked ABC. She thanked the Nashville creator and writers too for letting not only her change her hair, but thus changing Scarlett's appearance too. So
I want to clap for her.
yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hard to do. It's a superficial society,
It
and
is.
she's an actress, so that's not always
That is
easy
a
to.
huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But she does
it
more
really is.
look like Beverly now at
She
this
does
point,
look-
right? So
Yeah.
it's like mother, like daughter on the show. Mm-hmm. That was the segue.
Yeah.
That's what that
in case
meant.
you didn't
We
catch
got
it.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Scarlett though. Her and Kayla, I don't even know.
I am so tired.
So over it.
They have no chemistry. They have no chemistry.
There's nothing there. It's like two friends hanging out.
Sitting at
who
dinner,
don't even
she's
like each other.
Those are the
Go
two
look at
scenes
it.
that they
Yeah.
had. You guys
The
are literally sitting at
flowers.
dinner and just like looking at their phone, and then it happens again. You can answer it now.
Yeah.
And then he brings flowers because he feels bad. It's like, no, dude, I can't.
There's no fire. There's no.
no
I mean, they're on the bed with
passion.
flowers. Let's throw each other down. There's like nothing.
JJ
like-
today. Jay, you don't even know what
I
the
had
discussion
coffee
was
today.
before this. This is what happens when hot boys come into our space and then they leave us abruptly. We all have this fire burning
just
inside
like-
us, and we have no outlet because he left.
Well, we all drink coffee so that we could be like wide awake for the interview, and now we're gonna be up all night.
We're going a little crazy.
We all frustrated. And, oh, I know.
And moving on.
Just erase
he
all
may
that.
not be here next week now.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
know,
like
right?
watch the
He's
show and
like,
be
"Those
like,
girls."
whoa.
No,
too
I'm
much.
not going back to those girls.
Well, speaking of fiery, Gunner is getting it done.
oh my gosh.
So over it.
Yeah, let us know what you
Aaron
guys
girl.
think about Aaron, because all four of us are not
Bye.
happy about this.
We're like, bye.
yeah.
Now she's gonna be on the tour.
Okay, And dropping the bomb. Can we talk about that big moment?
Oh my God. You're on an interview. I don't care if it's music. I don't care
if you
on
think you're
corporate
friends
world.
and you're feeling it. No, you don't say that.
You don't say anything. Are you kidding me?
It was the weirdest thing.
Oh my
By the way, the fact that I'm sleeping with your ex-boyfriend and also my boss, it's not going to be a
nothing.
problem.
It's
Who does
never
that?
the right thing to say. Like anywhere. Like why would you?
Why would you
why would be the
ever?
first thing you say that?
I would want to fire her just because it's like, oh, you're an idiot. I don't hire stupid people. Bye.
Also, she's already attached him, although she pretends that it's going to be just fine.
That's the annoying part.
Wait till the problems begin.
Yeah, she might be another little bunny boiler on her hands.
She's
a little crazy.
Peggy number 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can we have a moment of silence for Peggy?
No.
I was going into my moment.
We both were like, no.
Violet and I are
Only
like,
one
yes.
moment of silence here, and that is reserved
Teddy's
for Jeff.
gone. Peggy's gone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Teddy.
Jeff
Teddy's in
is
jail.
gone.
Teddy's in jail.
He's straight chilling.
Yeah, I wonder what his reaction is going to be about Jeff, because Jeff had a lot of dirty little secrets about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have probably gotten away with not going to jail.
Yeah.
Had it not been for Jeff, he don't care. He's
like,
like,
why
bye.
couldn't we done this
now
a
I
few
can get
weeks
away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Teddy's probably like, he got what was coming to him.
All the like crazy people are not in the picture anymore.
Yeah.
I know, they took away all the crazies.
Juliette's gone.
Who's going to be the crazy now? I bet
Maddie is.
Maddie's going to be a
That's
crazy.
just such a storyline we would have already guessed. I want somebody
We
new.
did guess it like 4 weeks ago.
Well, let's start.
Daphne goes nuts.
She is so, well, she did punch somebody.
She did. Get it, girl.
Girl got it in her. We'll just see what happens.
She is Teddy's daughter.
So
So.
what did you guys think about Scarlett again? Kind of being, I mean, her attitude about this tour, and then now she's trying to take charge and put the foot down with Gunnar.
And I'm like, it's there. She always finds a problem with something. This time it's like, well, you need to be able to handle this, and if you can't, you got to figure it out. Because if this tour is not important, it's like, girl, you weren't even going on the tour.
Right.
You either want to do this or you not. I would rather her walk away and be done because I'm so like over her back and forth with this.
Me too.
Her character just seems inconsistent.
And Gunnar's also like walking on eggshells. Ooh, yeah, I think this will make her happy if I say this. Oh, I'll figure it out. It's like, poor dude. They're good together. That's why.
Super side note, I wish she had a bigger reaction to her hair.
Yeah, I felt like everybody's reaction was like, whoa, okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you're
like,
just
dude,
as
yeah,
beautiful as ever. It was interesting.
I literally was like, for like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we were all in shock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still there.
It's gonna take me a little while. I mean, I think it's awesome what she did, but I think it's still
That was
so much her
signature.
look and her
Yeah.
signature. So yeah, it's definitely different. But I think she looks so cute. If you look at the picture on her Instagram with it, she looks super cute. So.
Yeah, so we'll see how this tour, how it all pans out. I don't know.
But now that Gunnar's gone, we got 2 boys and a baby.
I love
Yeah,
it.
cutest
Oh
part
my
about
God.
this
Thank
episode.
God for this
Yeah.
storyline
Yes.
because it really is the best part.
I love
those
Will.
two.
Yeah.
They are so cute together. I'm
really
just gonna
are.
put it out there.
I
Just a
put
little
we're like
family.
romance, but we won't.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's more of like a friendship. We're in these
Yeah.
awkward times in our lives. We're gonna be buddies and we're gonna help each other out.
But like you said, maybe duet with them. I would like to see this.
They have great
They
power.
sounded
Yeah.
amazing.
I think that was
did.
happening though, because while they were singing, and they'd stop and he'd look,
Yeah.
and there's like something building. Because why not? This guy's a producer. You're a singer.
Exactly.
Like they both sing. You have a lot of talent. Put it into
like
something.
Put it into like your own EP, and Will can just release it. And I also got to give a shout out to Will, who is what a good friend to Layla.
Well, he should be.
Immediately,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did exactly what he calls her. Do you want me to stay while she's sleeping? He puts her house back together from all the boxes, and she wakes up like, what a good guy.
Well,
Like,
I'm really glad that it is that now because it's not like he feels forced and guilty anymore. It's really a genuine
Just a
friendship.
friendship.
So that's
Yeah,
good
I
to
like
see.
that. And I completely, for a minute, I forgot they were ever married. They were
Oh,
ever
yeah,
a
it's just
thing.
genuine
It was
now.
just like
Yeah.
such a nice.
he took her
romance.
virginity.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Oh, that.
That
Reminder.
girl, man, she's been
happened.
through it and
She
back.
really has.
Well, we'll see.
It's so funny that Will and Layla are my favorite characters now,
Right?
and I hated them for the longest time.
Speaking of Layla, her song was
Amazing.
amazing.
Yes.
She does have that great voice.
So we had
Holy
two great because we had Deacon
smokes.
sing into this episode too. So
Which,
we said
speaking
good.
of,
No,
Deacons,
yes.
that's his new single, you guys, that was just released. So you're going to probably start hearing that on country radio and things like that. So, good one. He's going to
Yeah.
be coming out with some good stuff. I love, like, they all just end up in that town and start writing, making their own music. So,
Even
It's gotta be so-
Riley was saying that he's doing more of his own
Yeah.
stuff now too.
So it's got to be so inspiring just to be around that and all those creative people, to have music everywhere.
Well,
If only I could sing.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right, well, lastly, let's talk about, we already touched on her a little bit, but finally Juliette is going to rehab.
To Horizons. Welcome to Horizons.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
I'm glad. I really hope this helps because I just need it to be. We still need the drama, but I don't know what's going to happen, though. It makes it all up in the air, which is nice. In terms of her relationships and her baby and her baby daddy.
I hope she comes back. Does anyone know anything about that?
I don't think she'll come back until next year. Like next year, I mean, like at the end of this first part of the season, mid-season finale,
like winter premiere.
Yeah, winter premiere. She'll probably come back, which is
hope.
not till February or March usually for Nashville.
Yeah.
So
They do take some time,
I hope so, because otherwise it'd be interesting if she wasn't here for the rest of the season.
That would be
Hopefully we'll
really
see her.
a big change. We shall see.
Yep. All right, anything else, ladies?
I think we hit everything.
I think we got this,
Any news and gossip? We already kind of said.
Yeah, we
do
said
some
about...
more?
Yeah, I could talk a little bit about...
Tell us.
Some gossip.
Because Whitney just went to Nashville.
So speaking of, because I was in Nashville, they did a songwriter series with the men of Nashville.
Yummy.
So I posted a picture of the guys that were there, but it was Will Chase who plays Luke. It was, here we go, Charles Esten who plays Deacon, of course, Jonathan Jackson who plays Avery, Sam Palladie who plays Gunner, and Chris Carmack who plays Will.
So in other words, all the gorgeous men.
All the gorgeous men, and I was telling them earlier, you guys, they don't have those southern accents, and it's very strange. They are not their characters in real life. You hear Sam talking in this British accent. I mean, it was just very different, but of course all the songs were amazing, and the crowd was loving it, and they were talking about like the songwriters they work with in Nashville, because the songwriters were there to talk about it. Callie Corey was in the audience. So
That's so cool.
it's really cool because they're just all, and you can tell they're all buds. Like no one's like, they all just listen to each other and they like, whoa, good job, dude, And I gotta say, funny thing that I have to mention was that Jonathan Jackson, Avery, he did say, hey, I play Avery in the show. He's like, the one you all hated at first. And I was like, as long as he knows. Like, nobody likes his character as long as he knows. But he was pretty impressive, too. So,
That's
I don't know. They're all
awesome.
just kind of, what a cool show. If you can sing and you can act.
The one you
yeah.
hated
Amazing.
at
It's like
I have so much more respect for him.
So
me
amazing.
too. He just went up on the.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was a cool one since we're all Nashville fans.
That's awesome. Very cool.
How are the CMAs?
CMAs, they were popping, let me tell you. I have to say, though, funny news and gossip thing, Justin Timberlake, did y'all catch his?
Oh, did
he
we?
just released his single to country radio, so he gone country. Justin JT.
He's Southern, though. He's a Southern
Yeah,
boy.
he's from Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis. Yeah,
He's a Southern boy.
So it was It was a lot of good music and some
That
good
was
people.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know,
Everybody
best
wants
one.
to be country now because Taylor Swift left, so there's like this little pop circle that's opened up, so somebody's gonna get in there, and I guess Justin did it.
Did you see Aubrey Peoples?
I didn't see her at the end.
Okay.
It was just the guys.
She was back. No, at that
backstage.
CMAs.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
did the
see her when I was
JCPenney
back
thing.
there. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, maybe you guys ran into
no,
each
I
other.
didn't see
Okay.
her. You never know. They're everywhere. They're on the streets. Literally, they're on the streets. So
They're stars.
go to
Country
Nashville.
singers are just like us.
It's so true.
They go to Whole Foods.
That is all I have.
All right,
awesome.
well, let's do some predictions.
No.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, I got one. I'm going to keep on that we're going to get next week. We're going to get a little Marcus Rayna action. I think they're going to kiss. I think eventually they're going to get a little hot and steamy. And I think that is going to lead to Deacon being at the bar drinking again.
Whoa.
Oh, and I hope not.
I disagree.
I don't either, but I think.
Nope, I
Whoa.
disagree. I think this. I'm gonna jump off of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
You
a
take
different
it,
direction.
run
I'm
with
taking
it,
it
run
a
with
different
it.
direction. Okay, I think that he is going to pursue her, and then she's going to reject him and be another kind of no that he gets from her, and he's going to get really ego hurt, and he's going to be like, well, I don't want to be in a contract with you anymore, and make a huge fuss. And I also think he's going to be one of the main reasons Maddie and Rayna fight, because I think he's going to be the one kind of whispering in Maddie's ear about, you need to be a star, because he's all about the fame too. So I think
Good one. Good
So
one.
I think
whole
he'll
different-
definitely kiss her. Like, there will be a kiss that she pushes back on. Yeah. She's going to have to tell Deacon.
Yeah.
It'll be that, but I don't think it's going to ruin... I mean, if it does, it's like, here we go again.
That's just going to be another...
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I have a serious prediction. Besides, obviously, the story about Jeff will come out, and then it's going to make Luke Wheeler look like an a-hole, hardcore, and it's going to hurt his brand. And then his son's going to be like, Dad, you could have been better.
Well, and you're also going to go to the writers' meeting next week in Nashville, and you're going to tell them that Maddie needs to be pregnant. Yeah,
please, because that needs to happen.
That would be a great... That's our fun prediction. That's like
teen pregnancy, our fun prediction.
Just for TV.
No, I'm like, hey.
Just a 16-year-old on TV.
On TV, as an actress who's really okay.
Yeah.
My prediction. I think that I agree with what you said, Keetin, about Rayna's gonna reject him, and he's gonna get off the label. And then Rayna's going to have no more money to sign anyone else. And then she's going to sign Avery and...
Yes.
Will's going to come Luke again.
We do this all the time.
Or Maddie.
Or Maddie. Yeah, I thought that too.
Well, she should.
She really should. I mean, that's like the most realistic thing that could happen.
But I like this better.
But yeah, then and then Will's going to be back on a label again.
They're already getting there. Because you've seen the reaction between Rayna and Will at the Opry backstage. You know, I think
it's been brewing.
And she's supportive of everybody. So... Yeah,
and then Juliette's gonna see Avery singing live, and it's gonna be like, oh,
gonna fall in love with him again.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I really think he's gotta. I don't know, that's a hard.
He's gonna be like, can you watch the baby while I go on tour?
I don't think he'd ever leave that baby.
I don't think so. No one leaves
point.
Cadence with Hayden.
But at this point,
Juliette, please don't.
I think all right, cool.
Whew. Until next week.
Okay, yeah, we'll see you again. All right, where can everybody follow you guys at?
You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Snapchat, at Kanian.
Everywhere. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @Southern_Wit and on my website, chasingcountry.com.
You guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Keetin Marchi.
And I'm at JJ Jurgens on Twitter, JurgensJJ on Instagram, and at the site, tomgirl.tv. Thanks, guys, so much. We will see you here next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz y'all later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.